back to our Stupid Reactions Units. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
2.0. And please follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more
It's
juicy
juicy.
content.
It's so juicy. You can milk it like a cow.
Patreon and follow us on the official Twitter account. And today, we are reacting to a trailer that came out a week or so ago. It's called The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse.
It's by A24, so you know their reputation.
Yep.
You do, right?
No clue.
They've been putting out Oscar film after Oscar film after Oscar film every single year.
I don't pay attention to the Oscars.
He's lying. But this does have Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe.
Oh.
I believe it's a dramatic.
Interesting. You know, I gotta say,
Robert Pattinson, I believe, is a underrated.
That's what I was just gonna say. I'm happy to watch him continuing to work because I wonder what he thinks about his work in Twilight.
He hates it. That's why he tried to get out of it.
Yeah, because what I've seen him in since then.
Did you see that 9/11 one that he did?
No.
He did a really good...
No, but it's encouraging to me because I think he's an underappreciated and underrated actor that I'm happy to see he's doing more and better work, because I think the whole Twilight thing, he would love to have that eradicated from his acting resume. It's great for your business resume as an actor because it's what's got him all the work he's got now. But I'd love to see him making decisions that are clearly he wants. He's an actor.
Yeah. So we'll see how this is. No idea what it's about outside. It's probably about a lighthouse. Here we go.
What made your last keeper leave?
It's like freaking Henry Fonda.
He believed that there was some enchantment in the light. Went mad, he did.
That's awesome.
Tall tales. Bump. Bump. What? Bump. What? Hold on. Bump. What? 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 Let the tombstone ye dead Winslow!
Yes!
All right, have it your way.
Okay, most people...
Oh my goodness!
Most people probably won't react the way we just did to a dramatic trailer, but let me explain to you. One, what they were doing was basically one of the oldest acting exercises you can ever do. There's two people, and you are looking at each other, and you have one word.
One word.
And you have to do an entire scene with one
Just
word.
the one
so
word.
I say, how?
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 How? And so basically,
You
it
just
goes
keep
like
going.
that, and you have
And you're honest with
you have
each
to
other.
say it however the scene takes you.
Yeah, whatever he says feeds me, and I try to interpret what he said, and I say it back.
And so that's, as actors, that made us very excited to see them doing it and doing it really, really well.
Yeah.
And then obviously it just looks really, really good and unique.
It
and
looks
different.
so
if it's all in
different,
black and white,
artistic.
that's great.
Great. It felt, the first frame, I felt like I was watching an old Henry Fonda film.
Yeah.
And then as we saw that opening scene, I thought, oh my goodness, are you telling me this is going to be a two-person film with these guys in a lighthouse? Please let it be that.
Yeah.
And I think it is. I think it's just these two guys in a lighthouse.
Oh, yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is one of the top contenders for the Oscars just by looking at it.
Oh, 100%.
Also because of who it's by.
And now I'm suddenly wanting this to be a play, and I want to be Willem Dafoe's character just from what I just saw.
I'll be Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, let's do it. No joke, we could do that.
Yeah, but we should see it first.
This movie is suddenly at the top of my list to see, and Oscar contention That was an absolutely phenomenal trailer.
Yes, it was. I'm trying to look up so I can tell you.
Wow.
So they've come out with the mid-90s. They came out with 8th Grade last year. Before that, they came out with
The Disaster Artist, Lady Bird,
the
Killing
Florida
of a Sacred Deer,
Project.
Florida Project.
So this company is focused on great stories.
Great stories
And putting out quality.
Told through people who are wanting to do something on an artistic level.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow.
And I'd be interested to see other reactions to this, because I promise you, it's not what we had.
Yeah.
People are like, well, that looked interesting.
Interesting.
I probably will see it. Like, this makes us more excited. Like, if you thought we were lying telling you that's what we enjoy the most about films, just watching actors act,
You just saw it.
you just saw it, because that's amazing.
That's as excited as we were going to get. I mean, two actors strutting their stuff with a director who's obviously telling it in a Hitchcockian beautiful. That was. I cannot wait to see that film. I'm literally like palpitating excited to see that film.
It comes out, I'm trying to see, release October 18th.
That's in a month. Oh, I can't wait.
The,
Oh, Pattinson, good for you, man. I mean, Dafoe doesn't surprise me. Dafoe is
Actually, I want to
Oscar
talk about
level.
Dafoe, because Dafoe, normally, I've been a fan of Dafoe, of course, because he's William Dafoe.
Exactly.
I've never actually considered him to be one of the greats, because I think he has a barrier, because he is such an iconic voice. It's hard to hide it.
He has two barriers, and I agree with you. He's an interesting
Iconic
guy.
look.
He's the guy that I've never equated in the greats of the actors that we have, but I've always considered him a great actor.
Yeah, he's one of those.
But it's his voice and his face.
He can't hide
It's
behind it.
he can't hide behind it.
He was hiding here, actually. Like, at first I didn't even hear his voice.
Yeah.
He hid his voice, which is incredibly difficult, because he has an iconic voice.
Yes.
But so that was exciting. He had like old sailor type, which is cool. I love that.
Yeah.
And Robert Pattinson didn't really look like Robert Pattinson, honestly.
No. That whole what thing was
yeah.
absolutely.
We've done that exercise before.
Yeah, that.
It's like I said, it's one of the oldest exercises.
To watch two actors on film doing that, and I hope that scene is just sitting there on them, and to watch, because see what actors do when you're in like an acting workshop, what you love to do is you'll spend 2 hours just sitting, watching other actors be. Mm-hmm. You just watch them be, and you'll spend a whole day watching actors go up with one-word exercises like that, or no sound, and just watch how they react to one another. It is rich.
Look at the cast. There's 3 people.
I am so freaking excited.
Okay, so read the synopsis for me.
I am so excited. The hypnotic and hallucinatory tale of 2 lighthouse keepers on a remote and mysterious New England island in the 1890s. Get my ticket now.
Wow, that's going to be in the top contenders. I can just tell you right now, just by looking at it.
It is 100% there.
I can't tell you if the performances are going to be, but it looks like they could contend. It's going to be hard to contend with Joker, of course, but it's going to be this film. I can tell you, I can almost guarantee you, I would probably bet on it, that it will be nominated for Best Picture. Just by looking at it.
It's going to get Globes, it's going to get SAGs, it's going to get Oscars.
It would be very disappointing if it didn't, but it just looks like that type of film, and hopefully it delivers.
It says it was written by Robert and Max Eggers. Is this I'm wanting to know, is this an original screenplay, or is this taken from a book or a play? I don't know that IMDb will show us that.
Yeah, so it looks like the director is Robert,
Uh-huh.
and so his brother...
He and his brother, I assume,
wrote it, or his father, and it's produced by them, and so it looks like a
passion project.
drama, fantasy, horror.
Yeah, and I just, is this an original screenplay? Is this from a book? It looks like it could be a play.
Like I said, I don't know if you guys enjoyed that as much as we did, but that's
as good as it gets, man.
I mean,
that's as good as it gets for me.
That's why we love film. I wonder if it's going to be similar to, remember, if it's just these 2 actors.
Yeah.
If
it's a 2-person film.
Like a, what's that play? Waiting for
Godot. Waiting for Godot.
That's a 2-person
It's a 2-person show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be similar to that.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but it'll have, obviously it's fantasy horror, so it's going to take you on a mind-bending trip, because Waiting for Godot doesn't do that. Waiting for Godot becomes metaphysical, but it doesn't become hallucinatory or anything like that. This clearly does. I mean, this, it
looks like it's a story of, I imagine, pretty accurate of, because these people have to live in this lighthouse.
It's two lighthouse guys that get cabin fever.
That's great. I mean, that's great.
And I'm telling you, dude, we're going to see this, and we're going to be like, okay, turn this into a play, and it'll be your first venture into live theater. You would do that play, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would.
Oh, yeah, you would.
I mean, I've done theater.
I've
never done
his
professional
first
theater.
Professional venture out into the world of equity acting stuff.
But let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.